Hi everybody, and welcome to our YouTube channel. We are, as always, your hosts Arne and Carlos, and today we may be a little bit early for Christmas, but we know that a lot of our viewers love it when we do release some Christmas designs that they can work on now, so that they have plenty of time to do them for Christmas. So Arne, what do we have today?
Well, first I'm a little bit confused right now because we have Helmer. He's like
wagging his tail,
joining us,
yes,
wagging his tail, and so if you see the curtains move, it's Helmer. So well, we have a new Christmas stocking.
Oh wow!
Ta-da-da-da.
And that, our friends, is what a wagging tail sounds like.
So now we have a new Christmas stocking.
Yeah, we're doing kind of like a tradition now. Every year in October, we're going to release a Christmas stocking for you guys to enjoy and knit. Mm-hmm. And, we're always looking as well, when you're doing a Christmas stocking, it's an oversized sock. So we've decided to do them in a yarn that is a little bit thicker so that it is a quicker knit. So a sock like this, Arne, should go pretty fast, even if it is colorwork, don't you think?
I think, I can't tell you how quick it is, but it is actually quite quick.
It's a quick knit, yeah. And this is Rowan's pure wool superwash worsted. So it's a worsted weight. And the gauge is about 20 stitches per 10 centimeters, 4 inches. So it is a quick knit, indeed. There are bigger stitches. But
you're not wearing it, so it's like it can be any tension in a way, but you don't want to have it too loose. So if your knitting is a little bit loose, go down a needle size, because you don't want to have a loose stocking.
No.
Because you don't want to see the presents through the
stocking. Yeah. So for this year's Christmas stocking, we have worked. Last year we did a little bit more of a Nordic color scheme. I think we had white, red, and gray. This year we've gone all American with the red and green and white, and actually the results are pretty nice.
Yeah, I think the colors are nice, and yeah, and this time I was just thinking.
Yeah.
What have we done this time? But this time we have actually made a different decrease and increase, because if you look at like this sock, I brought this one so you can see like what we normally do when we do socks. We increase like on the toe, we increase on in the beginning of a needle and in the end of a needle. So you have the increases on the side of the toe like this. So it's a more sharp toe. And also for the heel, when we do the Afterthought heel, we also do the same. So we decrease in the sides, so everything is sharper, but that is fine because when you wear it,
it shapes to your foot.
But for the Christmas stocking,
you're not going to wear this, are you? So here is the stocking, and what you want when you hang it, you want it to have that rounded shape and to have a nice rounded heel, so that it actually looks like a stocking.
So for this one, we started on the toe and we worked our way up.
And is there a reason for that?
Yeah, because this is going to hang on the wall. So for us, it's better to look at when you have the smiling stitches,
which actually look like little hearts, which is perfect.
Because then you
Christmas.
have these hearts. And I think that looks prettier when you have it on the wall. If you had it this way,
sad stitches.
It's hanging. It looks like you made a mistake.
Or it looks like sad stitches.
But for like normal, like if you have socks that you wear, I don't care if you come toe or you start
toe up or bottom down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because that's kind of tradition. So it doesn't. It's no problem.
Putting
it on the wall, I prefer to have it like this. Yeah. But if you think that is very unfashionable or something, or you want to have hanging stitches, do it the other way.
Yeah, but I'd say that, not a Christmas stocking because it doesn't matter, but doing a toe up sock is actually great because then you can tailor it to your foot.
Especially if you work with a yarn you have never used before, then it's easier to shape it to your foot.
Yeah.
If you
And then I know somebody's going to say, yeah, but what about if I'm knitting it as a gift for someone else? And then there is this really fantastic tool that you can use now that you can get at any yarn store, that is a sock ruler, and the sock ruler is shaped like a foot, and then it's got the different sizes for...
Yeah, but you can actually sneak into that person if that person is asleep or something, and then you can try it on while the person is sleeping. Or you can check, if you go to this person's house, you can check the shoes in the hall.
Yeah, and then if you see that the size of the shoe is a certain size, look at the sock ruler and it will tell you.
See, there's always a solution to a problem.
Yeah, but anyway, that's not a problem today because nobody is going to wear this sock. This is going to be hanging on a wall.
And if you want to wear it, you have to change the yarn and the needle. So you have to go down on the needle. But this is for hanging.
And Arne, this is really nice because I am definitely seeing that nice round shape both on the tip of the toe and also the heel.
Yeah.
Very cool. And I'm seeing a lot of decreases here, or increases.
Increases.
Sorry, the increases.
That's hard.
Yeah, I always mix those two up.
We should do everything in Norwegian.
Yeah, it would have been so much easier. I'm seeing a lot of increases both here and here. And maybe our viewers would be interested to know what you were thinking when you kind of came up with this idea.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, if you have this one, the normal one, what we normally do, it's too sharp because you're not wearing it, so it doesn't get rounder while you use it. So on the wall, it will look a little bit strange. So I decided to do the increases in the end of each needle on on the increase round. And then when I made the Afterthought heel, I decreased in the end of each needle on the decrease round.
And I remember something, and this is the cool thing about the Afterthought heel. When you were knitting this stocking, when you put in the heel, the first version that you did of this sock had actually a very long heel.
Yeah,
it came up quite a lot.
I also changed that. So this is a little bit different from all the other ones we made. So for this one, I decreased in the end of each needle on every second round in the beginning, but then in the end, I decided to decrease on every round to make it rounder, because it's not the biggest problem in the world if the sock is a little bit sharper on the toe or the heel, but I think it's nicer when it's going to be hanging like this.
And I really like that idea. You put in an Afterthought heel, you knit it, and then you're not happy with it. You don't have to rip up the whole thing. All you need to do is get the heel out and then to do it again. It was pretty, we were pretty unanimous. When you showed me the sock, I think I said there's too much fabric there. You said, yeah, I think we need to take away a little bit of fabric. And it's such a relief that you don't have to go and frog the whole thing. You just go.
But I'm not afraid of taking things out.
No, but this is easy when you're just taking the heel out.
Yeah, you don't have to unravel everything. Or what you call it.
Yeah, unravel, frog.
But you can do any heel. But this is the heel we made for the sock because really, in a way, I think I like that kind of heel. And also when you knit from the toe up, it's harder to do like a heel flap. I've never done it toe up because then it's like the opposite and my brain doesn't work. So I do it this way. So that's the 2020
Christmas
stocking.
Yes, and are you going to explain a little bit more of what you've done for that, or are we kind of done for this?
I think we have done so many videos where we show how we do color work that we can have links.
That's true. There's also one thing a lot of people ask us, especially those of you that have knit our easiest sock in the world. With the Afterthought heel, there's a lot of questions, or not a lot, but sometimes there's a question about holes when you do the... When you take off the scrap yarn and then you put in the heel, when you begin knitting the heel, there may be some holes. A lot of people ask us about it. The fun thing about having a channel for so long is that we do loads and loads and loads of videos. And we've done a video about how we fix holes when you add the Afterthought heel. So you can just... I suppose we can look over our heads and there may be a link popping there. I don't know. If there isn't, just Google how to avoid holes or how to close holes when knitting socks by Arne Carlos. You'll get that video up. And then it's pretty easy, because when you start knitting, as soon as you see a hole, go in from the back, pull the stitch
or the bar,
pull it up on the needle and knit it together with a couple of other stitches and you should be fine. Just remember that you want to have the accurate number of stitches, so don't start knitting too many things together.
So what you pull, you put on the needle and you knit it together with
another stitch
on the needle.
Yeah, and that closes holes. That's one of our ways of doing it. Those holes, and a lot of people do ask us, what are we doing wrong? And to be quite honest with you guys, it's not what you're doing wrong. It happens to everybody. I mean, even in this family, we may get those big holes and we have to find a way to close them as well. Sometimes we get it on, I mean, even you, sometimes you get it on one side, sometimes you don't get it at all. No. Sometimes you get it on both sides.
So that's actually really hard to explain. It's like in maybe the mood you're in. I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, don't worry about that. Get a hole, you nip it at the bud by just pulling that thread in and then knitting it together with another stitch. Check out that video. It is a lot of help. We've got a lot of great sock videos. And the cool thing about this Christmas stocking is all you need pretty much is the chart so that you can knit the design. And then when you do the heel, and you can do a short row heel, you can do a heel flap, you can do our easiest sock in the world, Afterthought heel, which is what we've done. It's really up to you. Do the one you feel the most comfortable with. And if you want to knit it top down, you'll have the stitches upside down. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's a Christmas sock. It's not rocket science. But we do recommend you go from the toe up and do the easiest sock in the world, because then your knitting time is actually going to be less, and it's going to be a really quick knit. For sure.
And remember to catch the floats.
Yeah, very important to catch the floats. Now, a lot of people do ask us to see our work from the inside out. And I'm going to humor you all. I hope there's nothing,
No secrets there?
No secrets there. Oops, we haven't finished.
Why did you do that, Carlos?
I'm sorry. But you know what? Because
look at this.
Yeah, because I did it, my punishment is going to be that I'm going to tie those ends.
I forgot about that.
Well, but I'm going to do it for you, so don't worry. So here we go. Here's the sock on the inside out. Actually pretty cool as well. Yeah. Now everybody can see, if I put it down on the table, everybody can see what the knitting looks from the inside and out.
And no long
floats,
because you're not going to wear this, but it's harder to make a nice tension if you have those long floats. So
and you never know.
Always carry.
Imagine if you're getting a diamond ring for Christmas and the ring accidentally pops out of the box, and when you reach into the sock to get your gift, it catches on the long floats, and then maybe you.
Not if the diamond ring is in the package in the sock.
Yeah, but what if it pops out of the package?
Or what if you have one already?
Exactly. What if
then
you have
a problem.
A big diamond ring and you stick your hand in?
Then you will walk around with that stocking on your hand the whole Christmas.
So very important, catch your floats.
Life is hard.
Yeah. Catch your floats and control your tension and you should be fine. Okay. So 2020 Christmas sock. A couple of tips for you guys to knit it and achieve that round look that we find very pretty. If you are looking for the pattern, you will find it in our web shop. Go to arnecarlos.com, select the shop from the menu, and get the pattern there. And then all you need to do is knit away. You start today, October 11th, and I'm sure that the sock will be ready in a week. And then you can knit one for Junior and the young Missy, and maybe even your partner, so that the whole family gets a sock each. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope you enjoy knitting the 2020 Christmas sock. And I also want to let you know that this year, because we are staying at home, we have big plans for Christmas. I mean, big plans for Christmas. And there's going to be more stuff coming. What is coming is going to be a big surprise, so you just have to wait and see. But soon enough, we will start revealing all our Christmas plans. And if you like this episode, please give it a big thumbs up. We always appreciate engagement. So if you want to drop us a comment, if you think we're being too silly, if you think that there was something we forgot to tell people about the sock, do let us know. Things like that do matter because it makes us better and better for every video that we do, right?
Yeah.
And then Arne, your favorite, what is it that we're going to be turning on? The
notification.
Remember to turn on your notifications.
Because then you get this
pling, and you never miss an episode.
Yeah. And remember to subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. A lot of people ask us, what is the best way to support us? The best way to support us is if you become a subscriber. The more subscribers we have, the more YouTube will support us, and the more we will be able to bring out videos week after week, year after year. So if you want us here for a long time in the future, becoming a subscriber is the best thing you could possibly do. So Arne, I think I'm going to go knit myself a stocking.
I think you should.
I'm going to knit myself a really big one. Because
you can finish this one.
No, I'm knitting myself a really big one because I'm expecting a bigger Christmas gift this year than I got last year.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
Okay.
Stop. Yeah.
Yes, we'll stop now. Lots of stuff to do before Christmas. So thank you for watching, and we will see you again actually next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Sit and knit for a bit. So thank you so much, and see you again very soon. Bye.